Greetings, Dota Scholar.
Reeves here, and today we'll be touring the newly improved BecomeTheGamer platform. Starting on the landing page, there's a bit of info on BTG, but if you just want to get to the good stuff, click Start Drafting Tool. And a note for the first timers, the dashboard might take a bit longer than usual to load for you because it's your first time. Don't worry about it. But if you are waiting a while and nothing is happening, please let us know. Contact BTG via Twitter or the email located in the description, or you can always yell at me and I'll pass it along. Once you've loaded in, you'll notice a few things right away. Firstly, you have a list of the entire hero pool on the left. Next to that, the top 5 highest win rate heroes based off data directly parsed from Dota 2. The top 5 meta heroes based off the competitive Dota 2 scene can be seen just below those. And then over on the right side, some global controls for choosing the game mode you're in, the collaborate feature, which we'll talk about more in a bit, and the translation feature for those who don't speak English. Okay, so let's Dungeons & Dragons style a Dota 2 draft. I'm going to search and add Storm Spirit because zip zap puddin' pop, why not? Okay, once you have Storm Spirit added to your team, that's when BTG starts to magically work. Starting at the top, you have your team and the enemy team. After selecting the first ally or enemy hero, BTG inputs suggestions based off of what works well with and against that hero. BTG proactively guesses what hero the enemy team might pick based on team lineups. Unless you're playing in captain's mode, you shouldn't worry about the predicted enemy lineup too much. People pick crazy stuff in all pick, but still a cool feature. Moving down, you have an option to change the suggested hero picks to suggested bans. To the right, you have a hero search for suggested hero picks and 2 filters, one for lanes and the other for hero roles. Below that, on the left, you have 3 checkbox options: synergies, advantages, and meta heroes. These options give you the ability to manipulate how the platform recommends heroes. Only want heroes that synergize with your team? Then uncheck advantages. Or only want heroes that counter the enemy team? Uncheck synergies. The meta heroes option will limit the suggested hero pool to heroes in the current professional meta with over 30% pick or ban rate. The ally and enemy influence options you see here are probably the most confusing, but they also provide a tremendous amount of control. Say for example I add Dazzle to my team because I tend to dive a lot as Storm and I need that sweet shallow grave to keep me warm and safe. Now because Dazzle might have a bad synergy with future hero suggestions, I want to remove his influence on those stats altogether. Setting his ally influence to none solves the problem. Another example, I really hate Invoker, with a passion, and I want hero suggestions that have a high win advantage against him. Setting his counter influence to more changes the hero suggestions to provide me with better options to counter him, obliterate him, and eventually oppress his people. Now you're probably saying to yourself, all of this seems pretty cool and Reeves is super handsome, but how does any of this help me if I can't collaborate with my team? Before you start drafting, click the copy collaboration link and paste it into your Dota 2 team chat. Anybody that goes to the URL can view your draft in real time. It also lets them go through the data to look up heroes on their own, however they cannot add or remove heroes from your team draft. That way they can't troll you, because they're gonna try to troll you. There's also a real-time counter to show you how many people are viewing, and how many people aren't helping. Wow, thanks for watching everybody, that was a doozy. I wish there was a way for me to just zap all of this information into your brain so that you didn't have to watch all that, but thank you for watching anyways. I wish there was something like this back when I was starting with Dota. It would have helped me so much, so I'm happy to see something out there for all the new people to Dota, and also people that just want to get better at the game. And as always guys, it helps us so much if you hit that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. You can get all of the social media links in the description down below, including my own. And remember, I love you, whether you like it or not.